Good evening, beautiful people. Good evening, beautiful people. I have something that I want to share with you guys today. When I started reading the Bible and I started hearing for myself, getting an understanding for myself, is one thing. But when Jesus put a calling on your life and you are to be obedient as an obedient child, obedient children, we must stop and make an adjustment. When we make a quick adjustment, it have to be immediately. And I thought about Matthew 4:18-22. And Jesus walked by the Sea of Galilee, and he saw two brothers, Simon and Peter, and also Andrew, his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishing. 19, and he saw unto them and said to them, Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. 20, and they straightway left their nets and followed him. 22, and going on, he saw two other brothers, James and the son of Zebedee, and his brother John, in a ship with Zebedee, their fathers, mending their nets. And he called them, and he said, Immediately leave the ship. And they left their fathers and followed him. Not only did they follow him, they made an adjustment with their whole life. Not only part of their life, with their whole life. So sometimes Jesus or God call us, we have to make an adjustment. We have to be obedient. We have to be teachers and be obedient. Let's see what else. We have to adjust to God's will. He wants us to make an adjustment and adjust to His will, not our own will. We have to make necessary adjustments so God can use us for His purpose, not for our purpose. Adjusting our life with Christ, with Jesus Christ, is worth it. Let me see what else. You might have to leave your family behind. You might have to leave some of your friends, some activities that you like. You might have to leave a relationship behind. But believe you me, it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. Trust me. It's going to be worth it. Lot's wife in Genesis 13:9, Lot's wife, she did not listen, and she was turned into a pillow of salt. Lot's wife was married to a very holy man. It was nephew of Abraham. Lot was nephew. Lot Lot was Abraham's nephew, and that's who she was married to. So she really did not understand the value of who she was married to. She didn't understand the connection that he had with Jesus. She didn't understand that she was blessed by association. She had to do, all she had to do was follow instructions. She had one job to do. All she had to do was follow instructions. Everybody's not going to be able to go where you go. What God had for you is going to be for you. The instructions was clear. The instructions told her to go. The instructions told her where to go, when to go, and how she was supposed to go. The instructions also told her to take her 2 daughters. Abraham pleaded with the Lord to spare Saul, and she looked back. And this is crazy because Lot's wife was in the house and saw the angels when God healed the blind man. So she knew, even if she didn't understand it, she knew it wasn't regular. Like, she didn't have a regular husband. There wasn't regular people around her. Like, she's seeing angels, and yeah. So many times God give us a word and instructions. Look how many times we went back on our word when God told us to do something. What have we destroyed in our life? What have we went back to? What have we turned into a pillar of salt? We don't know. God gave us instructions and we went back to what we knew. Looking back, she had to make a quick adjustment, and she didn't know how to make that adjustment. What is God telling us to do that we didn't do? What did we turn into a pillar of salt? We don't have to know every detail. We don't have to know every detail. When God give us a command, that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to obey the command. God is telling us to move, and we're not moving. Who is in our crowd with us? Who is in our crowd that we keep going back to? That's keeping us back. Like, who is holding us back in our crowd? People, places, things, ideas. We don't know the cause of the reason why Lot's wife turned around. But maybe she was concerned about a family member. Maybe she was concerned about a friend. We don't know. But when God give us a word, it's for us. It's not for everybody. So we can't be concerned about who's around us, or who we leaving behind. We can't be concerned about that kind of stuff. We just have to do what God tells us to do. We can't allow our own actions to block us. Nobody can come before God. No place, no person, no thing, no idea, nothing. Nothing can come before God. God is telling us to adjust and refocus. God was trying to come and rescue her and her family. but she didn't understand it. She didn't know how to move forward. She didn't know how to do it. She couldn't understand it. So she was, they told her to, the Bible says that they told her to go and not look back. But when she looked back, she turned into a pillar of salt. How many salty people are we around? How many people is going back to what they know instead of going back to what God told them to do? Salt. It's not good for you. Too much of it. It make your food taste good, but too much of it could kill you. So what if we didn't listen and God, we went back to something and God turned us to a pillar of salt? It's just something to think about. In my study time when I was reading it, I was like, that's crazy. Like, you know how many times I could have got turned into a pillar of salt that I went back because I couldn't understand it or I didn't know. And I just said, you know what? Forget it. I'm just going to go back to what I know. It's deep. Being comfortable is dangerous. It could kill you. Because it kill your blessings and it could kill your dreams. Slow obedience is like no obedience. If God tell us to do something and we slow to do it, because it say in the Bible that that she didn't want to do it. She was moving so slow, and they was telling her to get out the house. Her instructions was to get out the house and take your daughter with you, and it instructed her where to go, how to go, what to do, and she was slow. Like, the angels had to help her out of the house. The angels had to quickly help her out. What happened if she wouldn't have got out the house? She probably would have got killed. Or her daughters probably would have got killed. Because it said she had 2 daughters. And she was supposed to take her daughters and flee. And not look back. And that's what she did. She looked back. This is why you have to be careful. You have to be very careful who you connected to. And the people that's around you. You have to make adjustments to move forward. A lot of us is frustrated. But the Bible said she looked back. And she turned into a pillar of salt. And it make you wonder, like, who you running with? You running with all these salty people? And they keep looking back. In this season, you can't be with everybody. You have to be willing to make adjustments. And you have to be willing to move forward. Because the people's gonna do what they know. If they used to doing a certain way and they don't like change, they're gonna continue to do that. Like a hamster on a wheel. It's the biggest lie. You don't have to live like that. You could watch somebody that went before you and you could learn. I remember when I was little, like, my brother, rest in peace, he's not here anymore with us, my oldest brother. But when it used to snow real bad, he used to say, "Shorty, go in the footprints. Use the footprints that the people was before you to walk." And you could see these big footprints, and I was little. And I used to try to slip my little foot so I wouldn't fall. I used to go and I used to sink all the way down, but I didn't fall. You have to sometime look at the person in front of you, and you have to watch them. Because all the time, God don't always have a lot of time to give us one-on-one. Sometimes he's telling us, look at the person before you. Look at the person before you. I taught them. Watch them and learn and do what they already walked before you guys. Somebody already made a mistake before you guys. So just check out the person in front of you. They made some mistakes, so you won't have to make them. I think about that a lot of times. They want to do them instead of what God is calling them to do. Everything ain't for everybody. Every party ain't for everybody. Every good time ain't for everybody. I don't want to be turned into a pillar of salt. You must be willing to make an adjustment. Like when Peter was on the boat, Jesus was walking in the water in the storm. Storm came up and, the storm broke out. And the disciples was like real comfortable. The water was rising. They was comfortable. They realized the boat, it was a stable place. It was called a process safety. Like they was in a safe place. They felt safe. But Peter did something different. Like Zacchaeus, he did something different. He looked foolish, like I'm doing something different. I look crazy to some people, but guess what? I don't care. You can call me crazy. I can look crazy. Guess what? When God tell me to do something, I'm going to do it. He already know. Shorty's going to do it. Because you know why? She's obedient. God don't look for perfect people. He knows I'm not perfect. But he knows I'm obedient. Because he told me one time, you're obedient. You're going to do it. Because I know you do it. He knows. That's why he tell me to do stuff. So they did something foolish. Zacchaeus did it. He climbed up a sycamore tree to get a clear understanding for himself. Who else? Peter did it. He did something foolish. He went and walked on the water. Who's walking on water? He didn't care. The crowd is always going to talk. It's always going to be somebody talking. They can't help themselves. They don't know. They talking. And talking themselves right out of a blessing. And then a hamster on a wheel. Ain't going nowhere fast. So, the Bible even say that Jesus uses foolish things in the world to shame the wise. So Jesus went before us to prepare for us. So now we have to go before Jesus to prepare us for the kingdom. Peter stepped out on a uncomfortable position. God had to give him what he needed. He drowned. He lost his focus. He started drowning. And he thought he was drowning, but God snatched him and, brought him back. Sometimes you have to go to through uncommon results to get an uncommon blessing. That's just how life is. God didn't say it would be easy. He said he'll be there with us. God don't look for perfect people. He don't look for qualified people. Because qualified people and educated people know too much. If you know everything, you don't need Jesus' help. He look for people that's not qualified, so he could qualify them. He look for people that's empty, so he could fill them up for what he need them for. So then they could feed the people. If you know it all and you know how to do everything, God can't use you. He's not going to use you. You're not humble. You're not obedient. You're disobedient. God don't want it. People are going through enough. They don't need you on them. They don't need cockiness. They don't need you judging them for how they are, or they don't need none of that. That's why I say, come to my channel. I don't judge you. Call me. I don't judge you. I pray for you and send you on your way. Try to teach you something through being transparent, so God get the glory from it. God said, you know what, Shorty, do it. Go ahead, do it. Go ahead, do it. I need you to do it for me. Because you was bold in the world. So I need you to be bold and teach the people. I said, God, I can't teach them. He said, you can. You're more than qualified. Be transparent with them. Show them your mistakes so they won't make them. And then help them. Give them something. Give them some food, some spiritual food to eat. And I said, you know what, God? I'll do it. I'll do it. I don't judge people. Everybody know me. Everybody. I don't have a problem with people. I don't have problems. But I'm not going to do what people want me to do. I'm going to do what God tell me to do. Anybody that know me, no. She's no problem. Because I don't judge people. I don't make them feel uncomfortable. What you do is what you do. And, you know, people shouldn't judge people. And people shouldn't be jealous of what people have to do or have to go through. Or what people have. People shouldn't be jealous of that. Because they don't know what you had to go through. Like I said in the other video. You don't know what I had to go through to get this. What God gave to me. I had to walk through the valleys of the shadow of death. People turn their back on you. They do all kind of stuff. And it's not people that you know. It's like people that's close to you. Like family. Like brothers, siblings, like parents. They turn their back on you quick. When you don't want to conform to what they want you to be. They will cut you off quick. And you know what? I thank God for the people that threw me away. I thank God for the people that told me no. Because through my brokenness and my loneliness and depression and all of that, guess what? I stumbled over my purpose. I tripped over it. Like you just walking one day, and you trip and you look and you don't see nothing. That's what I did. In a dark place, when I was at a dark place in my life, I tripped over my purpose. And that's why the adversary wanted to keep me sick. Because he knew, if Shorty get out, she gonna tell everybody how to get better. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna help as many people as I can. And when I leave here, when I die, I'm gonna die empty. Because I'm gonna make sure everybody get what they need. Oh, you got that problem? You going through that? Let me tell you how to get rid of it. That's my daughter. She's 25. Kishana is very intelligent. To be 25, she knew. Because I poured into her. I made sure she knew that God get the glory. God don't look for perfect people. I'm not perfect. I don't do a lot of stuff. I don't do a lot of worldly stuff. Like I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do worldly stuff. I don't judge people that do it neither. And you're not going to be on my channel judging nobody that's doing it. But anybody that need me, they know I'm available. And I will show you how to get out of something because I did it. God did it for me. And I'm going to do it for somebody else. So they can get so Jesus can get the glory. So God get all glory and honor. That's how you have to do it. That's how you have to do it. That's the only way I know how to do it. And just like football, like the wide receivers, you know, they don't get qualified for how fast they are or how tall they are. You know, the wide receivers in football, they kind of like Jesus. They throw the ball. They throw it. And they allow the quarterback to stretch. That's what God do to us. He throw the blessing before we get there. We got to catch up to it. He be like, see that? I just threw that out there. So he throws the blessing. And that's what the wide receiver does in football. He throw it, the quarterback stretch. He got to stretch out and catch the ball. That's how Jesus do us. He stretch us and say, go get the blessing. He's stretching us. He's growing us. He's learning us. He wants us to learn and teach somebody else. That's what it is. The wide receiver is the one that wins the football game. Because he throws the ball. And then you have to have a great quarterback to stretch and get it, to catch the ball and go, and do your little touchdown dance, dancey dance. That's how it is. That's how it is with us. That's what God is telling you. Like, I got to stretch you. I got to stretch you, and I got to pull you. And while you crying and don't understand, you're broken, torn, lonely, God's like, I'm using all of that. I'm using all of that. Because when I get finished with you, how they say, a lean, mean dancing machine, you're gonna be doing whatever God needs you to do. And you're gonna get all understanding, and God's gonna get all the glory. But unless we change, we're just like little children, just throwing up all over the place. When you have a baby, you know the baby can't, the stages that the baby grow. And the stages, like the food and everything, like the stages with the growth, with the food. You ain't gonna feed no newborn baby a steak. You're not gonna feed newborn baby vegetables. You gotta start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere. That's how we are. We're babies in Christ. We have to start somewhere. We have to start somewhere. We have to start somewhere so we could, meet Jesus. So Jesus could meet us where we are, and so we could get to heaven. We have to make an adjustment. That's what it's all about. Making an adjustment. So I love you guys. I'm here for you guys. If you're ever going through something, don't stay there. It's okay to go through it, but don't stay. Don't feel like you don't have no help. Call me. Call me. Keep good people around you. Keep people around you that's going to keep it 100. That's going to tell you the truth. Keep people around you. Keep people around you that's not going to judge you or talk about you. If somebody talk about you when you're going through something, don't worry. Got to get them. Got to deal with them. Got to deal with them. But you keep some good people around you that can help you. Because, sometimes when you're going through something, you can't see everything. So you have to, ask for discernment. God will give it to you. So when you're in a discerning spirit, a discerning mindset, that you'll know that spirit. You'll be like, oh, that ain't God. That ain't for God. God didn't send that. Take it back. Go back to sender and do not return. God's word can't get dirty. It can't hit the ground. It won't return to you void. God is not a liar. God is the truth, the way, and the light. He's going to show us. He's going to show us. He's teaching us. He's teaching me so I could teach you guys. I didn't do good in school. I hated school. But I was fly. Ask anybody to know me. Ask anybody to know me. They be like, Shorty? Fly. I didn't get cheap stuff. My mom brought my stuff from the Gucci shop. Ask any teacher from Pleasantville. She'll tell you. They'll tell you. Guess what? But I was dumb as a rock. Dumb. Dumb as a bag of shrimp. But I was fly. Look good. Cute. Don't lie to yourself. And don't let nobody lie to you. When you make the choice that you want to better yourself, you're going to go far. Watch, because God's going to help you. If you don't like something about yourself, you could change it. I could have listened to, it wasn't my mom that was giving me the problems. I could have listened to people, say, oh, she's dumb, or she this, or she that. I could have listened to that. What if I had low self-esteem and listened to it? I didn't eat school lunch. My mom picked me up for school lunch. For lunch. Take me lunch. Bring me back home. Bring me back to school. I went on school trips with $1,500 in my pocket. It was nothing. Money was nothing. I went to trips with $3,000. I didn't have problems like that. I was raised in a lot of money. Too much money. I was spoiled. I had everything I wanted and more. But I would trade it all in for a hug and real love and a kiss. And, some morals and dignity and integrity. I would have traded all that in for that. But when you're young, you don't know. You're just like, oh, I'm cute. And people tell me I'm cute and I dress nice. And no. No, no, and no some more. My mother have never told me no. Never. Never told me no. What it ruined me. It ruined my life. Because I had to go back and let God fix me. I was in church all my life. I wish I didn't go to church. Because God had to take all of that stuff out of me and redo me. So when a person don't know, it's okay. Like, you don't have to know everything. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be. You don't have to be perfect. You just try. That's what I'm doing. As God's telling me to teach you guys, I'm learning too. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nobody. We all fall short. We all like Zacchaeus that climbed up the sycamore tree. We all too short. Nobody can judge nobody, but everybody do. I don't got time for it. And I'm not making time for that. I'm going to do what God told me to do. God's will have to be done. Not Shorty's will. God's will. I'm so glad that I invested in myself and to stumble over my own purpose. I'm so glad. It's the best thing that ever happened to me. Everybody's like, oh, 2020 was bad. 2020 was bad. 2021 is here. Like, it's the best thing that ever happened to me. And it's like, too, like in the Bible, like, because I read a lot in the Bible. And it's like, I was thinking about, when I was studying, how he was talking about the sheep, how the staff, the hook, the staff that Jesus walked with, the staff, how he takes that tool and, when the sheep is not listening, he'll take like the hook part. It's like a hook part on it. It's like a candy cane. So it's like the hook part, and then it's like the end part. So the hook part was like to get the sheep and to pull them with the hook part, and then the bottom part is like a knife, so it could stab. So that's what Jesus used for us. That's what he used for us. He make it uncomfortable. He'll stab and make it uncomfortable, and it'll hurt. If we don't move, that's how he do. He makes it uncomfortable. He stab with the staff, and he'll take it and pull you back. If you belong to God, he's going to do that to you. He's going to do that. And then it said when some of the sheep was real stubborn, they wouldn't move with the poke. He was poking them. They wouldn't move with the poke. So you know what he had to do? He break your legs. He was breaking the sheep's legs. That's what they do. They break the sheep's legs. So now your legs are broke. And I thought about COVID, like, oh, God want us to stand still. The churches are closed. If I would have waited, what I was going through my life, yeah, like, to keep it, like, to be transparent and to keep it 100, like, if I was really, I was going through a lot. And God closed the church. He wanted it done a different way. If I would have waited for a pastor or a priest, my son's a minister. I'm in minister school. But if I waited for a clergy member, I would have probably been dead. I had to know what to do for myself. Open the Bible and read it. Get your own understanding for yourself. You don't need nobody to preach for you. People don't like that anyway. People don't like you to preach to them. So you don't preach to them. You tell them what to do through your transparency, through your own life, through your own mistakes. That's all you do. And prayer is just like having a conversation with God. You could be eating a sandwich or a salad and just talk to God. Say, God, well, it's me. Well, God, this is what you want me to do today. What you want me to tell somebody. What you want me to share with the people. Like, just talk to God for yourself. That's all he wants. Jesus hung, bled, and died for us, for our sins. He loves us. He just want to be a part of our life. We can't do it without God anyway. Like I said yesterday, it's 5:30. It's almost time for dinner. It's almost time for supper. You don't even know if you're going to make it. You don't even know if you're going to die before dinner. God want to be a part of our life. He want to be a part of us. He want us to come to him. He see and know everything, but he want us to be accountable for our actions and to repent and to come to him for help if we need it. We need help. We don't know everything. We don't. I don't know everything. What I say to you is for me too. It's for me first. That's how I know I could say it to you. I either messed up or made a mistake, had to go back. That's how I know it. I didn't wake up and know all of this stuff. I did not know. School don't teach you this. Nobody can teach you this. You have to go back to who created you. When you have a car or your car need oil, it needs oil. Your dashboard will tell you what it needs. Your oil light don't come on when you need gas. When you need a light bulb, you go to Home Depot. You don't go to the bakery. You go to Home Depot. You have to go. You have to unpack your life. Like you unpack a house. Like when you first move in a house. When you put the kitchen stuff with the kitchen stuff and the bathroom stuff with the bathroom stuff. You don't put the kitchen stuff in the bathroom cabinet. You unpack your life like you unpack a house. Start from the top down. And work your way down. Take your time. That's how you unpack your life. So I love you guys. I hope that you guys are enjoying your day, your evening. I'm here for you. I'll pray for you if you need me to. Get in touch with me. Slide in my DM. Get in touch with me. If you guys are in a problem, I'll show you how to get out of it. I'll show you what you have to do. Go to God. Pray. Read. Take your time to read for yourself to get an own understanding. And, we're in this together. It's not just, oh, I know this or I know that. No. If I know something, if God tell me something, I'm going to share it with you. And again, I'm not going to never tell you God said and he didn't say. That I won't never do. If I say God said, y'all better pay attention. Because God really said it. Don't be tripping off of, oh, she thinks she... No, I don't think I'm nothing. God asked me to do this. Like I said in the last video, anybody that know me know that this would not be my first choice to get on live. I don't even get on live. I don't go on live. I don't have no reason to go on live. For what? But if I tell y'all something, y'all better listen up. Because it's something. My mom used to be like, yo, stop talking. Stop telling people stuff. They're going to think you're crazy. Guess what? Let them. Because if I tell y'all something, y'all better be two places. When I say get up and leave, y'all better be either in front of me or y'all better be on the side of me. But y'all better be leaving when I leave. Because I'm telling you for a reason. You're going to be like, oh, she don't look so crazy now. People are calling me crazy. My own family is calling me crazy. They say, oh, she's nuts. All she do is sit on the floor and talk to God. Guess what? I know where my next set of instructions are coming from. Do you know where yours are? But you calling me crazy. That don't sound like a crazy person to me, but okay. Sometimes people make other people put labels on you. And then you're reading the labels and you don't know the person. Because you're listening to the other person that told you that. But what they don't know is, let me tell you something about me and God. I'm no stranger to God. God's been pouring into me for a long time. Since before my kids. He showed me a long time ago, like when I was 3 years old, I knew who I was. When I was 3. I just didn't want to do it after I got older. But God showed me a lot of stuff. He exposed a lot of people. And I'll get in front of people and they be just boop, 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 and I'll be looking at them. I don't say nothing because God already told me. The people that's calling me crazy, a lot of them is my family members. But you know what? I have to laugh because the people that is listening to them calling me crazy If you knew what God exposed and showed me about the people that's calling me crazy, y'all would run. Y'all wouldn't talk to them no more. But I'll let it be. I'll let it be. As long as I know the truth, that's what's going to set me free. God is the truth, the way, and the light. And no man can get to him. No man can get to the Father unless they go through God, unless they go through Jesus. So if you ain't the truth, the way, and the light, I'm not interested. Because I'm going to be obedient. I'm going to do what God told me to do. So when I hear all of this stuff, oh, they calling you crazy. I hear it. I hear it all. I hear it all. Do I confront them? You know why? It's a waste of time. And it takes focus away. And God get no glory from it. And on top of it, they're lost. They don't know who they are. They're lost. And I was designed to pour into them. And they threw me away. So with that being said, if I raise my kids in church by the law, and now I'm grown, this is my way, how I run my house. Okay? And if you're not listening to what God's saying, and you're not listening to what I have to say, I got it from God. So that means put the church finger up and tip out. You got to go. You got to go because they talking crazy. And they think that I'm crazy. So got to tip out on them. You stay right over there with that foolishness. You stay right over there. And let me go feed God's people because he already told me to. He said, go feed my people. Go feed them. They need help. I said, you know what? If you want me to do that, I can do that. I can pass this with flying colors because I've been doing this all my life. It's just when God said it. When God said, I decree and declare and give you full authority, that hit a little different. What? Decree, declare, full. I had to look all of it up. I didn't know what he was talking about. I didn't know what he was saying to me. But what if I didn't move when he told me to move? What if I tried to figure it out? Rattle my little peanut brain to try to figure it out. Or go to somebody else and ask them. They'd have talked me out my blessing. Because most of the time, people put labels on you. All kind of labels. Stick all kind of stuff on you. The next person to read and what the next person... You don't know me. You don't know... My own mother don't even know me. The lady that had me, that pushed me out, her hoo-ha, she don't know me. I had to introduce myself to my mother. She don't know me. So, be careful who you're listening to. I'm going to tell you that right now. Be careful who you're listening to. Because I know some stuff right now that I could spill, and it will kill a lot of people that I know. Because they don't know the truth. About how people died. Y'all don't know. God exposed it all. It would kill them. They would drop dead. And while people are smiling up in y'all's face, y'all don't know they didn't kill y'all's relatives. Because God showed me. And he told me. So you got to be careful who you're smiling up in their face. You got to be careful what labels you're reading. Because God showed me some stuff. I could not believe it. I could not believe it. I said, Lord, why? Why are you showing me all of this stuff? Why? He said, because I want you to know who they are. And I want you to know the truth. Because you belong to me. It's sad. It's so sad. He said, don't go after nobody. Don't make no sudden moves. He showed me one after the other. One, boom, 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 boom. You know what I did? I didn't make no sudden moves. Because vengeance is not mine. It's the Lord's. I didn't make none of this stuff up. It's all in the Bible. I didn't ask for none of it. I said, God, why so much pain? Why so much? Why? Why me? We're not talking about people that you don't know. We're talking about people that I lived with for years. People that I slept on the floor with pillows and blankets for years. God said, I had to do it like that. I had to let it happen like that. Because you know what, Shorty? I said, what? I was sick. I was sick to my stomach when he told me everything. And it was still more. It was still more. He said, I can't tell you everything because you have something to do. But after you do this, after you bury your brother, I'll tell you the rest. I was sick. I was sick. I didn't want to believe it because it was all the people that I loved. I did not want to believe it. I said, why so much pain? Why so much hurt? He said, because I know who they are. I know who your siblings are. I know who they are. I have to make sure that you are who you say you are to me. So everything don't come from the devil. Sometimes he have no power either. The devil have no power. A lot of stuff that we go through is God do it. He ordained it. He orchestrated it to happen because he told me. He said, I'm doing it. I want them to do that to you. I said, God, all that stuff. He said, I wanted them. I knew they would come after you. I knew they would. I just had to make sure that you wouldn't do Shorty. I said, what do you mean? You know, the old Shorty. You want to fight. You want to come after them. When everybody's saying you're crazy, you were supposed to act crazy. You were supposed to do exactly what they said. But you listened to me. You was my obedient child. So when I told you to speak, you speak. When I told you to be still, you be still. Let them think you're crazy. Until I reintroduce you again. And that's exactly what I did. So I love you guys. I'm here. If you need me, I'm here. As long as God say I'm here, I'm here. If God say the same, that's what it's going to be. If you guys need me, I'm here. I'll pray for you guys. Keep me in prayer. Keep my family in prayer. And God said through all this stuff that you're going through, all this brokenness, all this stuff that's happening to you, you're in a fire. When you come out, guess what? You ain't even going to smell like fire. Because I'm with you. They said they can't kill you. They wanted to kill you. They wanted to throw you away. You was the assignment to save all of them. But they threw you away. God said, now I'll take over from here. Because I saw everything. I saw everything. So, God's will, not my will, be done. I love you guys. Hopefully, I'll get to see some of you soon. If God say the same. You know, it didn't make me a mean person. I'm still nice. I'm still loving. I'm still caring. I still love them. That's the sad part about it. But it's just the God inside of me. I just couldn't believe, like, it's creepy, like, your own family. It's creepy. It's so creepy. But like I said, he shows me everything. So I know. I even knew when my brother was going to die. I even knew what happened to my brother. You know, and then when he passed away, it was like, you know, thank God he didn't show me that stuff that he showed me when I was at my brother's funeral. God be knowing. That's all I could say. God be knowing. So he showed me the rest like after. And I was like, God, I can't even front. I was mad. I was like, I'm so glad you didn't show me that. Because he said, no, you would have acted like they said. That's why. God knows. He sees everything. So, you know, when you think you know a person, you don't know a person. Because a person's only going to show you but so much. They're only going to show you so much. That's it. They're going to show you what they want you to know. They hide the rest. God said, that's why you have me. I'm going to always uncover everything. And I'm going to always shine the light on it. And I'm not going to hide it from you because you're part of my light. And your children is part of my light. So I'm not going to hide it from you. And God's have not. He telling you. I'm talking about from back in the day to the stuff he been telling me. My mom's like, stop talking to people. They're going to think you're crazy. Nope. Nope. And I'm very much free, because who the Son set free is truly free indeed. So, I love you guys again. I'm here for you. God is something else. That's all I could say. Who wouldn't serve a God like this? Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't want a friend like this? Who wouldn't want a friend like this? That's all I could say. Who wouldn't serve a God like this? He wouldn't lie to you, and he exposed the truth. Come on. This is something that you can't, this is something that money can't buy. I love it. Divine instructions and divine encounters. Who wouldn't serve a God like this? Well, you guys have a beautiful evening. Till next time, when God give me a message and he want me to feed the people, I'll feed you guys. He's allowing me to do it through the Holy Spirit. I couldn't do it by myself. I wouldn't even know where to start. I wouldn't know. So when he give it to me, I'll give it to you guys. So I love you guys, and I'm here. And I hope you enjoy your evening. I gotta go and cook something. So, peace till next time.